What does it mean to copyright a book and why should you care? I'm going to tell you coming up. Hey guys and gals, boys and girls, authors and author wannabes. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Your old buddy Tim back again to dispense a little wit, wisdom, and advice on the topic of writing, editing, and publishing your own books. Now, what I do on this program is I answer questions submitted by viewers like you. People who, they must be busier than me or they're just too damn lazy. It's easier to just ask me the question because I'll go find the answer for you, and that's okay. I know you're busy. You're busier than me. Hey, today's question, before I jump into the question, let me do this really quick. See that red button down there? It says submit or subscribe or something like that. I think it says subscribe. Click on that, subscribe to the channel, then you'll get the little bell notification icon. If you click on that, every time I publish a new video, YouTube, out of the goodness of its heart, will let you know about it. You can also give me a thumbs up if you like what I do. And also below in the description is a link to my website where you can go sign up for my newsletter list. I'll never spam you. I hate spammers. Gut them like a deer. But I will keep you apprised of things going on in my world. And just for joining the list, I will let you download a free digital copy of my book, Angel of Mercy. I just choked myself up out of the extent of my giving. So, hey, let's get back to the topic at hand. As I said, what I do is I answer questions submitted by viewers like you. This one comes from Charles. Charles says, Tim, do I need to copyright my book? Great question, Charles. One I get quite a lot. A lot of people are concerned about copyright. They're concerned about plagiarism. The good news, Charles, is your book is copyrighted the moment you put it to some medium other than your brain. And by that I mean a copyright exists the moment the work is created and put on paper or typed into a computer or painted on a canvas, even scribbled on a napkin. As soon as you take that idea from inside your head, Charles, and put it into a format that you can reproduce, basically, it is automatically copyrighted. Now understand, you can't copyright an idea. If you just got an idea in your head, or it's really like I have an idea for copywriting, I have an idea rather for improving a microphone. Well, that's more of a patent than a copyright. So you can't really copyright an idea, but you can copyright things like books, plays, musicals, artwork. You can copyright software code, architectural drawings. But the good news is you don't have to really do anything to legally copyright a work other than put that work to some medium that's not in your head. Now, you can go over to the Copyright Office, the U.S. Government Copyright Office, and pay, I think it's $30 or $50 to formally copyright a work. Now, it's not required, but if someone does infringe on your copyright, in order to sue them in court, you must have the copyright legally registered with the U.S. Government Copyright Office. So it might be worth your while to spend that $35, $55 to get that done. Again, not necessary. Okay, what I do in my own books is I just put a page right in the front that says copyright. You got the little circle with a C inside, Tim Knox 2017, what have you, all rights reserved. You can find that statement of copyright anywhere on the web, or hit me up in the comments and I'll put it in below. And that's all I have to do. My book is automatically copyrighted. And again, if someone infringes it, I have to have that copyright over on the copyright website. Now, I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be a lawyer, but I do believe that when it comes to registration, it's what they call first registered or first use. Maybe I've written my book and I published it 5 years ago. It's automatically copyrighted. Well, maybe someone stole my book, put their name on it, and put the copyright on official basis on the copyright.gov website. Well, because I could prove that I actually had this copyright years before, I'm going to win that. All right. So again, you don't have to do a formal registration, but it is kind of good to have. Not necessary, but kind of good. If you've got the money, by all means, go for it. If you don't, just put a standard copyright notice in the front of your book and don't worry about it. People are so paranoid about people ripping them off. I mean, you know, if your ideas were that great, you'd be making more money from them. Few things that you cannot copyright. You cannot copyright the title of your book. There are lots of books out there with the same title. I think there's probably like 100 books named It. There's a lot of, especially in the romance genre, you're going to see a lot of the same titles. So you cannot copyright a title. You cannot copyright your name, slogans, or short phrases. You can't copyright those. So if you do copyright your book, and your book is called, you know, Amazon Women from Mars, which there's another book entitled that, you can use that title, but you can't copyright it. Does that make sense? You can't copyright a title, name, slogans, or short phrases. What am I missing here? What's the length of a copyright? That's a good question too, Charles. Copyrights typically are enforced from the life plus 70 years. Now, what that means is if I live to be 100 years old and I die, my copyright is protected for another 70 years. Now, there's also periods of 95 and 120, but those depend on the nature of authorship. And I'm not an expert. Go over to copyright.gov, which is the official U.S. Patent and Trademark Copyright Office, and they've got the lowdown there. So put your copyright in your book. First use, you can't do titles, names, etc., etc. Otherwise, Charles, you're good. You're good to go. Write your book, put it down on paper, get it out of that thick head of yours, get it on something that you can actually copyright, and put in a copyright page, and you should be good to go, okay? I'm going to copyright this video, I think. That's brilliant. I'm a copywriter. So, hey, if you have a question you would like for me to use on the program, drop it in the comments below. And if I do use your comment in a video, you will get a free digital copy of one of my books. I'll let you choose. Don't forget, subscribe, click like, go over to the website, sign up for the newsletter list, and you get a free copy of a book over there as well. Holy moly, I'm giving away The Farm one book at a time. Wonder if I can copyright that. Giving away The Farm. Well, no, I didn't think so. All right, guys, that's it. Go have a good time. Like, subscribe, ring my bell, download a book, and by all means, go create something you can copyright.